Yo, what's up, guys? This is Little One Spence. It's kind of weird how this is my video response, and actually right before I saw this, I was booking my own pay-per-view, and it was Night of Champions, and yeah. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna read it to you here. Okay. Says, okay, this is the SmackDown before. I'm just gonna have two parts before the SmackDown. CM Punk versus Matt Hardy for the #1 contender for the IC title at Night of Champions to face the IC champion Kane. Now, before I keep going on, this is how I like to book it, not what I think is gonna happen, or not it would be cool. Okay. Matt Hardy tries to do a twist of fate on CM Punk, but then reverses it into the go to sleep, and then mocks Matt Hardy by going to the top rope and doing Matt Hardy's missile drop, and then pins Matt Hardy. After the match, the United States champion Chris Jericho calls out anyone in a backstage locker room. He says, if there's anyone backstage that has the guts, that isn't afraid of me, that thinks they can beat me, then come out and face me at Night of Champions for the championship. And then next you know, they're waiting, and then 3 minutes later, one of a kind! Oh my god, it's RVD! Yeah, so there you find out who that one was. Okay, this is the actual Night of Champions. Here's the match. Women's Championship match. Women's Champion Melina versus Kelly in a Brock Panties match. And Melina wins. Still Champion Melina. Second match. WWE Tag Team Champs R-Truth and MVP versus Finlay and Hornswoggle. R-Truth goes to the top rope, and then while he jumped and is in the air, Finlay hits him with the shillelagh, and then R-Truth falls to the mat. Then Hornswoggle goes to the top rope and then does a tadpole splash on top of R-Truth. New champions, the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Finlay and Hornswoggle. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, the third match, Vladimir Kozlov versus ECW Champion Christian. Masked Man comes out and hits Christian with the steel chair and gets disqualified. The Masked Man says, "Remember the steel chair, your favorite weapon? Well, since you like the chair, well, I gave it to you." Christian wants the belt back, still champion Christian. Fourth match, CM Punk versus IC champion Kane, which is the Intercontinental champion Kane, and a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Money in the Bank case. CM Punk jumps from the top of the steel structure near the entranceway, but then Kane reversed and tried to do the choke slam, but then CM Punk reversed and did the Anaconda Vice Grip. Still, the Money in the Bank case holder and the new Intercontinental champion, CM Punk. Now, after that match, he had an interview from Todd Grisham. It says that Todd Grisham interviews CM Punk on winning the IC title. "I can't believe I won the IC title," says CM Punk. This is Todd right here. "But what about the Money in the Bank case? I thought you were going to cash it in for a major title." "Well, Todd, I still have till WrestleMania 26 to cash it in. And I don't know about you, but I think that's a long ways ahead. So we will see what happens." "Well, congratulations on winning the Intercontinental belt, CM Punk." "Thanks, Todd." Fifth match, the World Tag Team Champs Carlito and Primo versus Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes in a ladder match. Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes were both on top of the ladder, and then Carlito and Primo both used the backstabber move to Legacy off the ladder, and then climbed the ladder and got the belts. After that, the Colognes both backflipped onto Legacy. Still champions, Carlito and Primo. Sixth match. Okay, this is really interesting right here. Sixth match. The United States champion Chris Jericho versus Rob Van Dam in a steel cage match. Chris Jericho throws the referee against the cage, and to make sure he is out, Chris Jericho gives the referee the code breaker. Chris Jericho says, "Come on, hurry up, come on." Oh, it's Chris's cousin, Jake Jericho, and he has 2 chairs in his hands. He throws the chairs over the cage to Chris Jericho, and Rob Van Dam gives him the Van Daminator, which is where he kicks the chair right in his face while he has the chair right in his face. And then puts Jericho into the corner and goes to the top rope and gives him the Van Terminator. Or he jumps from the top rope and he does the same thing, hits him in the face. After that, RVD goes out of the door, and Jake Jericho closes the door into RVD's face. Jake gets into the ring and gives RVD the code breaker and drags Chris out of the ring. Still champion, Chris Jericho. Now, the reason why I had Jake Jericho is because, sometimes people act as a character, but they're actually becoming a wrestler. So yeah, just for fun did that. Seventh match, heavyweight champion Edge versus Mr. Kennedy versus Rey Mysterio. Edge is setting up for the spear to Mr. Kennedy, but then Kennedy lifts him up over his head and went up to the top rope and did the Green Bay plunge. When they are on the ground, Kennedy gets up and turns around. When Ray was trying to West Coast pop Mr. Kennedy, Kennedy ducks and Ray leg drops Edge. Then Kennedy throws Mysterio out of the ring, and after that, Kennedy pins Edge. New champion, Mr. Kennedy. Promo. Kofi Kingston gets interviewed before his title match by Todd Grisham. Masked Man comes up loud, talks to Kofi by saying, "You're not good enough to be a champion. You don't earn to have a title shot. You're not good enough." Kofi replies, "SOS, man." Masked Man replies, "Yeah, SOS, alright. You do need help." And then the Masked Man attacks Kofi Kingston and injures him. Main event, WWE Champion Shawn Michaels versus Triple H versus Jeff Hardy versus Kofi Kingston, injured, unknown sub. Shawn Michaels gives the Swing Chan music to everybody, and finally somebody to sub for Kofi comes in. Oh, and it's Masked Man. He spares Shawn Michaels and then mocks Shawn by whipping up the Swing Chan music on Shawn and then pins Shawn. 1, 2, 3, ding ding ding. Oh my! The Masked Man is unmasking. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? Is it? It's. Oh my! Do you know who it is? Oh my! It's Edge! The new WWE champion is Edge! Oh, wait a minute. Is this CM Punk that is coming out? But why? Wait a minute. He has a briefcase in his hands. He has cashed in the Money in the Bank case. He's lifting up Edge for the GTS. Oh, and Edge has reversed it. Oh, man. He is going for the spear. Oh, my. CM Punk reversed it into GTS. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. The new champion, CM Punk. Oh, yeah. That was the night champs. Anyways, do you know why I picked Edge? Well, he destroyed his own brother, Christian, earlier tonight. And the reason why I wanted him in this match was because he lost his heavyweight title, so he was really mad. So he took it on the youngest superstar, Kofi Kingston, and tried to get into the WWE Championship match, and he won it, but then he lost it. Thanks for the video. Thanks for watching that would be really cool if it happens.